Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get Instagram in here so we can talk about this stimulus money. Some of y'all won't be getting it for a while. I'm sorry to say, but um, IRS snafu'd again. Hey, Instagram, how you doing? We got Instagram in the house. In the house. Let me get y'all set up so y'all don't fall. So y'all don't fall on me. All right. Okay, there. I think that's gonna stay. Hey everybody. Hey Andy 1969. How you doing? Say hello when y'all coming to the broadcast. What's going on, Facebook? How's everybody doing? Let y'all in on what's going on with this money. Let me know if you got your stimulus payment in the mail, or excuse me, in the bank, because those are the first payouts, direct deposits. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, say hello. Let me know that you're in here so I can greet you properly here in Tax Talk Tuesday. Tax Talk Tuesday. Hey, how you doing, Jessica? She says hello, Jessica Hamilton in the room. All right, Queen. I see you. Hey, Keisha, Danny McLennan, how are you? She's joining in. What's going on, sis? Jessica says, nope, not yet. I'm going to fill y'all in on what happened. Andy 1969 on Instagram says, no, I did not get my stimulus. Let me let y'all know what's going on. Come on into the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Martine Corte. I'm going to go ahead and get started because I'm not going to be here long. Jessica Hamilton on Facebook says, good, and you? I'm doing wonderful. I'm like, y'all, I'm still waiting on my payment too, my stimulus payment. I'm gonna have to let y'all in on what's going on and see if this affects you, because a lot of people will not be getting these payments anytime soon, unfortunately, because we've been waiting for this second stimulus, right? We've been waiting for the second stimulus, and now that it's here, some people have got paid out, but some people have not gotten paid out, and they won't for some time. So let me let y'all in on what's going on. Welcome, 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 everybody. For those of you that are new to my broadcast, my name is Martine Corte. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. I am a 20-year tax professional and my hair is just like everywhere. And I'm a 10-year landlord. I'm also a best-selling author. My book is Journey to Greatness. And I'm a business coach as well. Welcome, welcome, Facebook and Instagram. I work with small business owners, entrepreneurs, side hustlers. I work with authors. I work with, creators, artists. I work with nonprofit leaders to help them reach more money in their business with the assistance of live streaming. And this is my tax preparation brand under the brand Advanced Tax that I'm going to be coming from today. Some of you may know me from my other brand under my business consulting, MQ Services, with reference to Side Hustle Night School that I do on Friday nights. So you may know me from there, but I'll be doing the Advanced Tax from this brand, my brand, Advanced Tax, for Tax Talk Tuesday. So it is Tuesday. Let me let y'all give y'all the 411 on what's going on with this money, the stimulus money, the second payment. Hi, Deborah Benjamin. She says, hi, Martine. How you doing, Queen? Thanks for rolling in tonight. I'm going to get in here, then I'm going to get out so y'all can go to bed. Got to go to work tomorrow, right? We got to go to work. So Andy 1969, is that hand emojis or what is that? I don't know what that is, but okay, this is what's going on. Y'all ready? Okay. So for those of you that have not gotten your stimulus, okay, let me just back up for a second because I want to get in, but let me just back up for a minute. Yes, Nita Jones, that's what I'm getting into. All right. January 4th was a payout. A lot of you got your notifications in your bank account pending, $600 pending, with a January 4th release. Remember last Tuesday, I didn't have that information. I just, only information I had was that it was coming. And right after I ended the live last Tuesday, that's when I discovered that there was everyone, or not everyone, but some of you should have a posting in your bank account. If you do online banking, you can look and see if there was a $600 payment, stimulus payment pending for January 4th release. Okay, so now we have reached January 4th. That was yesterday, right? So some of you got your money. It was released, but some of you have not. Okay, and there's going to be a delay. And I'm going to tell you why that is. So Nita Jones on Facebook says, they held my check for a week. I got it yesterday. Yes, that was that January 4th release. A lot of them. Okay, good for you, Nita Jones. She got her money. Let me know if y'all got y'all money or not. All right. So here's the deal with those that have not gotten your stimulus money. I've been reading all kind of circles with the stimulus update circles. I'm always in those circles just trying to get the latest and greatest. Okay, so welcome everybody. Say hello when you come into the broadcast. Instagram, what's going on? All right, so if you have not gotten your $600 this is the second stimulus payout, $600. Remember the first one was $1,200. So again, for like I said last week, for those that got the first stimulus, if it came via bank deposit, direct deposit, that's the way it's probably going to come this second round. If you got it by mail, then it's going to come by mail, probably. Now, here's the situation, and you can check. Let me just say this. You can check if you have not received your, and share the broadcast out. Thank you, Sean, for sharing. Sean Bass in the house. Share the broadcast out to everyone, because everybody is eligible for this money. This stimulus money is for everybody, even people in prison. And I forgot to cover that last week. And someone gave me a call. Well, what about our, my son's in prison? They're eligible as well. This is for everybody. You just have to go about it differently depending on your situation. Okay, so hey, AJ Abando. I think I pronounced that right. He says, good evening. Good evening to you too, sir. All right, he's streaming in live, Facebook Live. All right, so you can go out and check for your payment status, for your $600 stimulus payment status on, where's my notes? On the Get My Payment Tracker. Go to irs.gov, irs.gov. If you have not received your payment yet, y'all can do this. I did it. I just did it like 5 minutes ago because I haven't received mine either. So I'm in the same boat y'all are, but I'm going to clarify some things as far as that, those payments that have not come yet. But you can track it. Just go to irs.gov and type in, it might be already on that front page. Look for Get My Payment Tracker. If it's not, type it in the search. All right, there's going to be a button. Okay, there's going to be a button that you click on to check the status of your stimulus payment. They're going to want you to give your social security number, your date of birth, your address, and hey, Precise Screening, how you doing? She's streaming live, Instagram live, and your zip code. Those 4 things you're going to have type in there. It's going to let you know about the first stimulus payment. If it was paid out, it's going to give you the date it was paid out, and it's going to give you the status of the second stimulus payout, the $600. Okay, it's going to let you know when that check or direct deposit was issued. So it may, if those of you that already have it, it's probably going to say January 4th. For me, it said January 6th. So Thursday, I'm supposed to get a payment. So you can do that now. If you have not received your stimulus, you can go out to the tracker, Get My Payments Tracker on irs.gov. Now, here's the situation for those that are not, and you probably won't know this until a couple days, maybe a week from now, that you're not going to get these payments. For those of you that did online tax preparation with H&R Block or TurboTax, if you did online banking, or online tax preparation with those two, and it's in the news. I don't know if y'all seen that. Anybody seen that yet? Hey, Sagunda Air 56, he says, go girl. Hey, how you doing? If you did your taxes with H&R Block, online H&R Block or TurboTax, there's a hiccup that happened. Okay, there's a hiccup that happened. If you paid for your fees, your tax preparation fees through your refund, meaning that you didn't pay up front for your fees, you had them take the fees out of your refund follow me, people, when I say this. If you had them take your tax preparation fees out of your refund, it went to a temporary account. Okay, it went to a temporary account. When it cleared IRS accepted the return and it cleared and everything, and the funds were released. It went into this temporary account. H&R Block and TurboTax got their fees off the top and sent you the rest. What happened, here's the hiccup. What happened is that IRS used that temporary bank account to disperse your stimulus payment, your $600. Guess what? That's a temporary account. It is closed. After you got your refund for your 2019 refund, tax refund, they closed the account. So guess what? Those payments, that $600 stimulus payment, second round, is bouncing back. It went to that dummy account. I'm going to say it's a dummy account, temporary account. It bounced back. Okay, so that means your payment is not coming when you thought it was supposed to, because the account is not open, it's not valid. So those institutions have to, whatever bank that those two tax companies that I just mentioned, H&R Block and TurboTax, whatever temporary bank account that they use, that institution, financial institution, has to return the money back to IRS because they can't release it because the account is closed. All right, so now the money's going back to IRS. IRS has to catch up because remember, they're doing all this other disbursement. They're going to be starting mail disbursements, people that's going to receive this money, stimulus money, $600 via mail. They got to work on that. So by the time they get back to these bounced accounts, this money that's being returned, how many weeks is that going to be? Or how many months is that going to be? So that's the situation. If you have not received your refunds, or excuse me, your stimulus, $600 stimulus, second stimulus payout, and you utilize one of those two online companies, TurboTax, Segunda Air 56 says, that's me, I use TurboTax. That might be your situation. If you did your tax preparation with that company and you allow them to take their tax preparation fees out of your refund because you didn't want to pay up front, and let me just say that that's a benefit to taxpayers, because a lot of people don't have $300, $400 in tax preparation fees to come out of pocket and pay for just to get their refund. So a lot of times they'll just say, hey, just take it out of my refund and then give me the difference. So I know a lot of people, that's how they roll. That's what they do. I'm not giving you $300, $400. I need my tax free. I'm getting a refund, take it out of there. You know, precise screening says, do you recommend people save, invest into their business or whatever they think best? Yes, absolutely. And that's another topic I can jump on tonight. What are you going to do with your tax refund? How are you going to spend that money? Because I know there's a lot of talks about how are you going to spend your stimulus money. And y'all know, if y'all follow me enough on Side Hustle Night School, I say invest in a business. I try to encourage, because I work with a lot of side hustlers, small business owners, right? And I always talk about starting a new business. So that's what I would do. If you can. I know everybody's, struggling. They got their own situations going on, and you may not be able to do that. Maybe half of it, save half of it and invest it in a business. Okay. So let me know if this is y'all, if y'all have not received your stimulus, second round $600 stimulus. Have you checked the Get My Payments tracker on irs.gov? Go out and do that. See what's going on. If you haven't received it yet, tomorrow, check your bank accounts to see if there's money sitting in there. There could be. There may be some information in that tracker. It tells you the date. It could tell you the date, but if it says, if you get status payment number 2, when you check that tracker on irs.gov, if you get payment status number 2, which says not available, that's going to be most likely because of the H&R Block and TurboTax situation with your refund, your stimulus going to that dummy account that you had set up when you got your refund last year or earlier part. Yeah, last year. So if that's the case, if you get that status number 2 not available, that's most likely what it is. Andy 1969 says, I checked and it don't see it. Check my bank account, not in. Okay. Did you do your taxes with TurboTax or H&R Block or any other big box tax preparation company that you allowed them to take their tax preparation fees out of your refund and it went to a dummy account? That might be your situation, Andy 1969. Okay, so and this is not something new. Remember, if y'all can remember in the news, with this first go around of the stimulus, the first $1,200, this was the same situation, the same hiccup that happened, and taxpayers were mad because their $1,200 went to this dummy account that's closed. It closed after you got your refund, right? You didn't have a need to use it anymore. You got your money off of it and you were done, right? Those accounts closed. Andy says, no, I did not file last year. Okay. So that $1,200, that was the same situation. People didn't get their money. It had to go back to IRS. People are pounding down the doors of those tax preparation offices saying, where's my money? Where's my money? They were mad. And so the situation, I mean, you would think IRS would have fixed that problem because they knew there was going to be a second rollout of a stimulus payment, but no, they didn't. It's in the news right now. I'm reading it right now. H&R Block TurboTax customers' accounts. There's a stimulus check snafu that keeps y'all from y'all money, the stimulus money. So why didn't IRS fix this problem? I don't know, because it's the same situation. IRS is going to send the money to the latest bank account information that's on your tax return. So if you did your taxes with these big box companies and they utilize a third party to distribute your money, third party bank account, yes, it is sad. Nita says, wow, it's sad. It is sad because now how long we've been waiting for this $600? This $600, as small as it is, we want it, right? I want my $600 and I want the rest up to the 2,000, right? I want the rest of the 1,400 that's coming after that. Hopefully is coming. But we've been waiting forever, it seems like, for this $600. Now that it's here, half the people, 14,000 million people won't get this money until later. And I'm going to tell y'all how much later it's going to be. I'm telling you 2 ways how you can get this money. If you're in this boat where you're not getting it direct deposit because of the dummy account being closed or the temporary bank account being closed. Segunda Air 56 on Instagram says it's the tracker on on irs.gov. They telling me my information doesn't match. That's the same information I had for 60 years. Wow, it doesn't match. So the only thing that you're putting is basic information. You're putting your social, you're putting your date of birth, you're putting your address. Hope you didn't move, right? And you're putting in your zip code. So how is it not matching if you've been there for 60 years? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I can't explain that one. If you've been there for 60 years, I don't know why it wouldn't match. But this is the situation. If you do not receive this money, and I'm going to say, of course, some people already got their money. IRS is still working on the rest of the direct deposits for this $600 stimulus. And you guys share the broadcast to all your friends and family members. Okay, so IRS has until January 15th to roll out this $600 stimulus, second stimulus payment, economic recovery payment, whatever you want to call it. They have until January 15th. Okay, and that includes paper checks, because some of y'all that you filed your taxes and you received your check or your refund via check, you didn't want a direct deposit or you couldn't do a direct deposit, whatever, it just came by mail. They gotta have all that out, direct deposits and mail, by January 15th. All right, so if you're not one of those people that's getting this money, we got to give them till January 15th, and a couple of days after that, if it's mail checks. If you haven't received it, I would say by January 20th, something is wrong. Something seriously wrong. So either the situation with the TurboTax and H&R Block, or there's some other snafu. I don't know what's going on. So this is what's going to happen. If that is you and you never receive your $600 stimulus, you are going to have to claim it as a credit on your 2020 taxes. It's a rebate recovery credit. Line 30 on your 1040, for those of you that do your own taxes. Line 30, that's where you're going to claim it. You can still get this money. And I'm gonna clarify this money. You can still get this. Okay, if you're eligible to get this, you can still get it. But you're gonna have to claim it. So when you do your you're gonna have to do your 2020 tax returns. All right, so you're gonna have to get with your tax preparer, say, hey, I didn't get my second stimulus or the first stimulus. If you never got your first stimulus because you didn't file a 2018 or 2019 tax return, because you were allowed to file one of those tax years in order to get the first rollout, the $1,200. So you could claim both of those stimulus payments, the $1,200 and the $600. And I'm speaking from as a single filer status. If you're joint, then it's doubles. Okay, so if you did not get this money by the 20th, I'm going to say the 20th. Let's give them some time. Even the 30th. You're going to have to claim it on your tax return as a rebate credit. Okay, stimulus rebate credit, recovery rebate credit is what it's called. Now, I know we all been waiting for this money, and so this is really, really sad, because now we got to wait till we do our taxes. Now we're waiting on our W-2s, and you got to wait on all y'all W-2s. I know some of y'all work 2 and 3 jobs just to make ends meet because of COVID. You maybe lost your job or your hours are cut, and now we had to, pick up a side hustle or whatever. And now we got all these W-2s floating around. and work with 4 or 5 different people throughout this whole throughout the whole 2020 year last year. Segunda Air 56 says, thanks, Queen. I'll check with IRS downtown tomorrow about my information. Love the cast. Thank you. And they gave me that brought something to my memory. They were saying, IRS is saying, don't even call IRS, don't call them, because the people that pick up the phone, they don't have a status on your situation. That's why they built that Get My Payment status tool that you can check, because the people that pick up the phone, if they pick up the phone, if you get through, wonderful. Some of us ain't even getting through. So they don't have any more information than you do. So they're saying, don't call them. Go check the Get My Payment tool on the website, irs.gov website. And they said, don't even call your banks. Don't call your financial institutions. They don't have any more information. They're just the middleman, right? To you and your money. They're not going to be able to answer the question. So don't call, the bank, ask them, is my money sitting there? Is it sitting in pending? Don't do that, because they're just going to tell you, we don't know. We can't, we don't have any control over that. They can probably verify if there's something pending, but for the most part, if you don't see it pending, y'all go online. Y'all do online banking, right? Go online and look for it. You can check it out yourself instead of worrying the banks about it. But that's a situation you're going to have to file a credit if you never get this money. Now, yeah, so you can get both stimulus payouts if you file a credit. So that means we got to wait until we get our W-2s, get with our tax preparer. Then we got to wait for the refund to come in the mail. So this could be months before you get this stimulus, and along with, any refund that you're getting. So you'll get all of that. All right. Nita Jones says, right. That's how I saw mine. Right. So just check your online banking. Just keep checking it every day. That's the best I can say. Other than that, if you don't ever get it, just file just claim the credit. Just claim the credit on your 2020 taxes. And so with that said, let me let y'all in on some more information. It just gets better and better, but not really. It doesn't get better. Now, if you claim a credit, and this may affect some of you, maybe not all of you, but if you claim a credit for this stimulus money, remember there's stipulations to if you're eligible for this money. Remember I was talking about last time, there's an income guideline or income cap for single at $75,000. You can't make more than that in order to qualify for the stimulus. And then when you're filing your 2020, your situation may change. You may have made more money. If you've made over $75,000 for 2020, that's going to drop you out. Whereas in 2019, maybe you were under $75,000 and you qualify for the stimulus. But because you didn't get it in the second rollout, you got to now claim it on your 2020 tax return as a credit. Now you make more because they're going off of your 2020 income, not your 2019 or 2018 income. So if you made more in 2020 and it throws you out, you're making more than 75,000. This is for single filers with filing status singles. You're disqualified from receiving the credit. Oh my God. So because of their snafu or whatever was going on, now you got to file a credit for the stimulus money, rebate recovery credit, but now it's dependent on your 2020 income and not your old income, 2019, 2018, 2019. So that could throw you out. If some of you are making more money in 2020, you're at a loss because now you can't claim the credit because they're going by the 2020 income and dependents. So what if you on your 2018, 2019 tax returns had two dependents? One of them aged out, and now on 2020 you only have one. So you just lost an extra whatever, $600 or whatever for your stimulus, your second stimulus, because now they're focusing on your 2020 tax return, the money and dependents that are claimed on that 2020 tax return. Isn't that awful? If that's the situation for some of you, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Hey, GGYB.store, God's got your back. She says, got mine. All right, sis. She's streaming live Instagram. She got her money. Let me know if y'all got your money. I checked because I haven't gotten mine. I went to the IRS, just like they said, get my payment tracker. I filled out the information, basic information, and it says January 6th. So guess what? I'm going to check, and I'm going to keep checking until that comes. Yes, that's right, Nita. It's terrible. Because of their snafu, IRS didn't fix the problem from the last rollout, the first stimulus. Now people have got to file the credit, recovery rebate credit. You guys on line 30 of your 1040s, that's where you're going to claim that credit. Make sure you tell your tax preparer you did not get the stimulus, the second stimulus or the first one. You can claim and get both of them, right? So that's you have to do that or they won't know. They may ask you if they're a good tax preparer, they should be asking you these questions. All right, so they can make sure they get the most for you. Okay, here at Advanced Tax, we make sure we get you back to max. So I turn over every rock and make sure that you get all tax credits and deductions that is allowable under the tax law for your situation. So if you need a tax preparer, I do tax returns for all 50 states. Just send me a message in Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and we can set up an appointment. I do virtual tax returns as well. So of course, if you're out in another state outside of Nebraska, we'll do it virtually. Just send me a message and I'll help you get all set up so we can get it done for you. But that's the situation with this snafu with the stimulus check. If you don't receive it by the end of January, January 20th, end of January, somewhere around there, because we got to give IRS the legal time limit, which is January 15th. They have to have all these payments out. So they're working hard. They're working really, really hard to get this out. So we got to give them that time by law. We have to. So y'all gonna have to be cool and just check your bank accounts is, every day until you see it. After that point, just consider claiming the stimulus as a recovery rebate credit on your 2020 taxes. You're gonna have to wait until you get your tax money, until you get your refunds. It's gonna come along with your refund. Okay. So let me know if y'all have any questions, anything regarding taxes, what to do with your tax money. What y'all gonna do with y'all tax money? Let's see, what else are they saying? You guys go out and stay in those circles. Stay on irs.gov. Get into those, type in your Google search, stimulus update. Those economic relief payments, there's a big snafu if you did your taxes with TurboTax or H&R Block, and you had them take your tax preparation fees out of your refund. That big bank account that they set up for you to do all of that business and get you your money, that was a temporary bank account that is now closed. That's where IRS is sending the money, sending your stimulus money, and it's bouncing back. So by the time IRS has to go back, figure out, track the money, make sure it comes back to them, because they're not going to pay you until they can track whether or not that money came back to them for you. So just imagine 20 other bazillion people that happens to. They're going to verify that money has come back, and then they'll release. That could take anywhere from 6 weeks to 6 months. Y'all know how slow IRS can be. Y'all know it's a government entity. Governments, they have a slower timeline than, other entities. I don't know why. They just seem like they just work in an archaic fashion, and that's just the government. It's just slow like that. But hopefully you all get your stimulus refund within the next couple of days, especially if you have direct deposit coming. Those of you that received your first stimulus by mail or your refunds by mail, then going to have to add on a couple more weeks, because snail mail, y'all know how slow that is. Well, let me know if y'all have any questions. GGYB says invest it or save it till I figure out what to do with it. Hey, if you don't need to spend it right now, why spend it? Remember, y'all, we're still in the middle of a pandemic. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. So you need to hold on to your dollars as much as possible. I know some of you, we all got bills. We got rent. We got pay, got to buy food, keep the kids fed, keep us fed. We got to, get around or whatever. So if you can at all save, hold on to those dollars, keep it in the bank, because I'm telling you, when it seems like emergencies come up when you don't have no money. So save this little gift. Think of it as a gift to y'all to kind of help you bridge the gap until things get back to whatever normalcy will be. We don't know. We're still in this pandemic. So hold on to it. Like GGYB, she's like, I'm going to hold on to it till I figure out what to do with it. So she's in a good position where she can. But I know some of you got to do what you got to do. I get it. But if you guys don't have any other questions, what time is it? 9:34. Okay. So let me know, even if you're watching this on the replay. Shout out to my replay viewers. Type hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that you are watching this on the replay. If you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. I still answer the questions even after the live stream is over. You guys share the broadcast out. Thank you so much for doing that. For those that are new to my broadcast and you're just jumping in, my name is Martine Corte. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. I'm a side hustler. Yes. And I'm also, most importantly to you all, under this brand, Advanced Tax, a 20-year tax professional. Yes, I am. I've been out here in these streets for a long time regarding taxes. I specialize in personal taxes, but also small business tax returns. Those are my favorite, because I love helping my clients find new credits that they didn't even know that they could be eligible for. So I work with small business owners, entrepreneurs. I work with authors, speakers to help them make more money in their business, get more money in their business with this is of live stream. You guys can follow me on Friday nights for Side Hustle Night School, where I talk about how to get the bag and some new side hustles and new businesses that you can start tomorrow to kind of add in additional streams of income. So follow me on Friday nights under this Martine Corte, but it'll be under a different brand name, okay? Because I have a lot of different businesses. So if you don't have any other tax questions, I hope you get your payment. I want to start talking about, this will probably be under my on Side Hustle Night School, PPP loans. There's another round of EIDL money coming out. That's the economic injury disaster loans that I helped y'all with back in March of 2020. Get this money. There's a second rollout. So I'll be talking about that coming up in the next broadcast. But I'll still continue this Tax Tuesday talk here under Advanced Tax on Tuesdays around 8:30ish. I'm a little late today. But thank you so much for all y'all that came in tonight. GGYB on Instagram says, any updates on the PPA for small business PPP? Yes, I'll be sharing those updates with you probably on Friday. I'll get my research done and get all the facts together so I can help you guys. This is for small business owners. Help you guys get more money. I know that first, the EIDL money that you got and some of those that you got PPPs. I know that kind of helped you a little bit, but we still need more money. We're trying to get these small businesses back open again so that we can stimulate the economy. Get the people got the stimulus money. They need to go out and spend it, but we need our businesses to be open, right? That's what makes the world go around, right? This money. So stimulating the economy. So I'll have some updates on how you can make sure that you're eligible for the PPP and the EIDL money. Okay. You're welcome, GGYB. She says, thank you for the tax updates. You are welcome. Everyone have a wonderful rest of the evening. Happy New Year. I didn't say that at the beginning. Happy New Year. And I'll see y'all next Tuesday or Friday this week under Side Hustle Night School. All right, you guys take care and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.